What's up, guys? Now for a Naval Warthunder video. I'll be explaining the best way or proper way of easily destroying ships in the game. The first thing is understanding how a ship is designed. Below the turret is the ammunition storage, so shooting below the turret is the best way, since ammunition storage explosions are actually the ones that damage the ships most. You can easily do this by putting the middle circle pointing below the turret of the enemy ship. Unlike other video games, your turret will automatically guide the shell in advance. So, you don't have to advance your aim, since where you put your aim dot is also where the shells will land in advance. But the maneuvers of the enemy ships are also a contributing factor to the accuracy of your shots. So, adjust your aim accordingly. There are also two other contributing factors that greatly affect this strategy. Namely, the caliber of your shells and the armor of the ship you are hitting, which we will get to in a moment. The numbers popping up whenever you hit enemy ships are the damage to the crew that you are actually dealing. So, we can see that the ammunition storage explosions are actually the ones that deal the most damage. See how much damage an ammunition explosion can deal in a dreadnought. Now, imagine doing this on a little destroyer. That would be overkill. This part of the video also highlighted the mechanic that as long as your aim is locked in, no matter the terrain blocking your view, it will oftentimes hit the enemy ship. In a nutshell, as long as your aim is locked in the enemy ship, and regardless of the terrain blocking, it will oftentimes hit the enemy. Now the most important thing when buying ships. You should pick the ones that have big guns and strong armor. Meaning, pick battleships and not light cruisers. In lower tier, it is okay to make mistakes, but in higher tier it isn't wise to make mistakes in buying ships, as ships are more expensive. Do not pick the German ships in this tier, as their armor aren't really that good. So, try to avoid buying them. What I can recommend is buying this American ship in low tier. This ship can easily deal with most ships in its tier, so pick this one. In tier 2 to 3, it's mostly cruisers, so you don't have to worry. In tier 2 to 3, it's mostly cruisers, so you don't have to worry. In tier 3, however, is mostly battleships, and further up the tier list is the German ships. I do not recommend them. I regret buying this ship. What I can recommend is the Japanese and American ships. They are better options than others, in my experience. Now for the furthest tier 4, I want you to avoid the German battleship and instead pick the Japanese one, as it has far better armor and better gun. In a nutshell, avoid DPS ships and go for high damage barrage. So, this is all for this video.